Welcome to Talkin Baloney.
Calvin Cocoa Pop.
This is Booty.
Oh, gosh.
What's going on?
No script allowed.
What are you, some kind of bot? Come on, people.
Oh, yeah. Pickle, you gotta give him a pickle, right?
I want to be a movie star.
Wow, that sounds so interesting.
Fresh and quick.
Pudgy, pizza.
Part of the Baloney Nation.
Jim Deezy.
You guys still there? That entrance is amazing.
Yeah, that's how we roll now.
The Pudgies? The Pudgies?
Yeah.
Awesome.
We should have her on to do a live performance of that Pudgy song.
We could.
Yeah.
Although she is in Florida, or on the way to Florida.
She can call in.
Yeah.
We can do a live phone call.
We could do that. As long as she pulls over and does it while she's driving.
Yeah, we won't.
We don't want that. No distractions.
So it's time for part 2 of Tom Cruise.
Part 2.
But dude.
Good old Tom Cruise.
Yeah, so we left last week, and we kind of said neither of us had seen Interview with a Vampire in a long time.
Correct.
And we were going to do a rewatch.
Correct.
Did you watch it?
I did watch some.
Some?
Here's the problem. That movie is really, really tough to watch now.
Yeah. So I did watch it again.
Mm-hmm.
It had been a long time.
Mm-hmm.
And I kind of felt the same way I did when I first saw it. It's kind of boring in parts. It's way too much about like the fashion and how people look.
Yep.
And not very good.
It's very Kardashian-like.
Yeah. Like it'd make a great Instagram account.
I just don't. How did you control the egos in the room? You got Tom Cruise, Brad Pitt.
Yeah. Antonio Banderas.
Yeah. That's a lot to control.
Yeah. And I don't know, Brad Pitt felt like he was sleepwalking through the movie.
Yeah.
He's usually pretty good, but this was just like, he didn't do much.
Yeah, this was the, hey, you want to roll in a movie?
Yeah.
We're going to give you $2.5 million. All you got to do is just bring your, hot self to the show.
Yeah. And there's definitely better Dracula vampire stuff out there.
It's no, 1960s Dracula.
Have you seen the Dracula series on Netflix?
No.
It came out last year.
No.
It's really good. It's like 3 episodes. It's a British series, so they do short seasons.
Uh-huh.
But each episode is like a movie length.
It is Halloween time. I'm going to have to go back through and watch some of these movies.
I would check it out. I believe it's called Dracula.
I do have a movie for you to check out on Netflix that I watched last night.
Okay.
Hubie Halloween.
You watched the Adam Sandler movie.
I watched the Adam Sandler movie.
And?
It is absolute trash.
That's what I thought it would be.
But the cameos in the movie.
Big names?
Kevin James is in it. Of course, Adam Sandler.
Rob Schneider.
Rob Schneider makes an appearance.
Steve Buscemi.
Yeah, he's in it. He plays some kind of... I can't tell if he's a werewolf in the movie or if he's just a crazy guy acting like he's a werewolf.
So Adam Sandler movie, they're in every movie of his.
Yeah, Kenan Thompson from Saturday Night Live's in it.
Okay, that's a little different.
He plays one of the deputies. He's got a couple funny one-liners. There's a bunch of comedians in it. But they're all like cameo appearances. And then you got the wife from the TV show that just finally had ran their last season.
Modern Family.
Modern Family, that's it.
She was also in Happy Gilmore, right? Isn't this like the reunion? She was the golf executive who had to travel around with Happy Gilmore.
Correct.
Yeah.
Now, I will tell you this. Rob Schneider's character, man, listen, he put on some weight.
Did he?
Yes, he did. It was hard to recognize him at first. Wow. I didn't know it was him because he used to be, you used to see him. He's always really, really skinny.
Yeah.
No.
Was he funny?
He's got a couple funnier lines in the movie, but he's more of like, he spends a lot of time sitting in the police bench licking Steve Buscemi's hand or rubbing his chin or something like.
That was probably improv. His instincts are.
It's a funny movie. It's more of, I don't know. It's a twisted movie. It almost reminded me a lot of Forrest Gump, but in a really, really twisted way, because Hubie's like the...
No, yeah, I've seen the trailers, and it seems like Adam Sandler's in his Waterboy kind of
He's very
area.
much so in the Waterboy character.
Yeah.
And he's got a mama in this one that he lives with. Same thing.
So the difference in this movie is it takes place on Halloween, but otherwise it seems to me to be like every other Adam Sandler. I'm going to make a movie with my buddies. And is David Spade in it?
I did not see David Spade in this one.
Oh. He missed out. He missed out on a paycheck.
Free money. But folks, if you want an hour and 25 minutes of your life that you don't care to ever get back, there it is. Kevin James' character, I gotta hand it to him though, is pretty cool. He's like got the full beard, long hair.
You've always been a Kevin James fan.
I'm a huge Kevin James fan. For various reasons.
Well, as we're talking about Tom Cruise, I think he got it. We left off 2003.
Yes.
The Last Samurai.
Good movie.
This is a really good movie.
Deep movie.
Yeah.
About traditions, heritage.
Yeah. The Japanese samurai, they have so much strict kind of laws and rules they follow.
Correct.
And he is a soldier who is kind of left behind and becomes a samurai.
Who doesn't want to carry a sword on them?
Yeah.
I mean, non-terrorist related.
Didn't you talk about this last week?
I did. Think of the attention you would get.
Yeah.
Probably not the kind you want.
It might be a little odd nowadays to do that.
It is a good movie. So the fight scenes in it are amazing.
Yeah. This is like Tom Cruise playing the character you don't expect Tom Cruise to play.
Yeah.
A guy into martial arts and samurai fighting, but he does a great job.
And there's a little bit of a love story in there too.
Yeah.
For those of you that want a little romance in your action movie.
And Ken Watanabe, I believe that's how you pronounce his name.
Okay.
Also seen in Inception.
Okay.
And a lot of Christopher Nolan's movies.
A little Leonardo DiCaprio movie, Inception.
Yeah.
Gotcha. That's a good movie too. Still didn't understand that movie at all. They never got it, but
Inception.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll save that for another day.
We'll do a whole episode on that.
Yes. Just on that movie.
So his next movie was Collateral with Jamie Foxx.
Yes.
Another departure for Cruise. This is his first kind of villain kind of role.
He's like a hitman in this, right? And Jamie Foxx is a cab driver or something.
Right.
If I remember right. Yeah.
He kind of hijacks Jamie Foxx and makes him drive him around while he completes his mission.
Interesting movie.
Yeah.
Interesting concept.
It was a good movie.
Yeah. Not one of his best.
Yeah. I think it's the start of him becoming this with The Last Samurai, kind of more adult kind of thriller movies as opposed to the younger blockbuster action.
I would probably say too, I maybe not would have liked this movie as much if it didn't have Jamie Foxx in it. I'm a Jamie Foxx fan anyway, so
yeah, I
don't think anything he does is not, the guy puts his all into every movie he does. So whatever character it is, he's in it. He's the opposite of like Tom Cruise is all about the stunts. Jamie Foxx is all about the character.
Okay.
And that's my take.
That's a good take.
Yeah.
I'd say Jamie Foxx is usually pretty good. Yeah. I don't know if you saw the Spider-Man movie he did, but
no. See, I've never been a Spider-Man fan because he's not a real superhero.
Oh, is this like a Harry Potter thing? Yes. Are we opening another can of worms?
I mean, we might as well just throw it out there. It's the elephant in the room. Spider-Man is not a real superhero.
And why isn't he a real superhero?
He wasn't born that way.
So again, the only real superhero is Batman. That, right?
Superman. He was born that way.
Well, on another planet.
Right. He didn't choose to come here though. But like Batman, his wealth bought him Batman.
But he was born wealthy.
Okay, I'll give him that.
Wow. the roads we go down sometimes.
We might have to touch base on this superhero thing.
I think Baloney Nation's going to have a few comments on this.
Yeah. So, folks, if you don't think Spider-Man's real, let me know. You can text in
585-484-1770. And if you just have general thoughts about Spider-Man or comic books or Batman and Superman, let Jim Deezy know so we can answer that.
Come at me.
So everything I just said about him getting away from blockbuster action movies, Tom Cruise's next movie is War of the Worlds.
Ooh. Now, this was a good movie. I mean, I get it. It's a remake of the, the 60s or 70s movie. But I will say this was a pretty good movie. I mean, I'm a big fan of gloom and doom anyway. And I mean, if that happened today, right now, we'd all be like, hey, it's not as bad.
Yeah, just another Tuesday.
Yeah.
Yeah, this was a really good movie. It's, again, Steven Spielberg working with Tom Cruise. And the effects and stuff were awesome. I like how they took the kind of original, like, 1930s concept of the alien ships and made it updated and cool. Lots of destruction. Good.
A family story going on in the middle of the movie, you know. Son's kind of alienated a little bit. I believe it's Dakota Fanning's character, one of her debut movies, maybe.
Definitely early on.
Yeah. See. Yeah.
Yeah. Good
movie though. Love the fact that they've been here the entire time and just waiting for the right moment. How about Election Day?
Wow. It's a good thing we don't talk politics or religion. So moving right along.
Yeah.
You're talking about 2006, the return to Mission Impossible. Mission Impossible 3.
3.
Really good movie.
I like all the Mission Impossibles like we discussed last week.
Yeah. This is what we had seen with the first 2 Mission Impossible movies were kind of like different movies. The first Mission Impossible was a lot like the TV series. The second one was just crazy, wacky John Woo pigeons everywhere. This third one kind of sets a new precedent that they then follow through with the next 4 movies. They're all kind of continuing this.
Yeah.
J.J. Abrams comes on as director and producer. And Philip Seymour Hoffman as the bad guy.
Love it. Now, I know he's passed away since and everything like that, but dude, he nails this character in this movie.
And he's a Fairport, New York, a Rochester guy.
There he is.
Went to Fairport High School.
Anything up here named after him?
Not yet, but it
should be, folks.
And I should also say I'm not sure, because there might be stuff at his school. I don't know.
Great movie. I love the fact that I think this is the one where he goes after his wife, right?
Yeah, so this is a movie that starts with the ending.
Yeah.
And you think you saw what happened, and then you go all the way through the movie and you return to that scene where his wife and Tom Cruise are both like kidnapped by Philip Seymour Hoffman, and then you see what actually happens.
Good movie.
Really good.
Good movie. I'm telling you, I didn't think I was a fan of all these Mission Impossible movies till I watched them all. And if you really want to treat yourself, watch them all in unison.
Yeah.
Have a Mission Impossible evening.
6 movies, about 2 hours each. Yeah. That's a good night.
I mean, we know nobody has a job right now. He got all his free time and unlimited internet and
awesome. And Philip Seymour Hoffman had been a serious actor, very done a lot of acclaimed movies. And in this movie, he just gets to be the bad guy. Yeah. And he's very, physical. He's a built kind of
he's a big
stocky
dude.
guy.
Yeah.
Looks like he could beat Tom Cruise to a
I wonder if he did his own stunts.
Philip Seymour Hoffman?
Yeah.
That's a good question.
If anybody knows, text in and let us know.
Yeah. And if you're a Rochester area person, you got Philip Seymour Hoffman memories, let us know.
Let us know. We'd like to hear it. Great actor.
So the next movie he was in was kind of a cameo in Tropic Thunder.
Yeah.
Well, what can we say about Tropic Thunder in the year 2020?
Not much, actually. Yeah. Not a whole heck of a lot. It's in a jungle.
Yeah.
They're filming a movie.
Yeah.
he's kind of the movie producer.
Yeah, he kind of parodies the movie Hollywood exec mogul. He wears a lot of makeup.
He does a rap video at the end.
He does. It's a good movie.
It probably would not come out in today's day and age.
It would never get made.
No.
So much wrong with it.
Yeah, a lot. Let's just say, it for some people it's not good. For others, it led to Iron Man. That's all I can say.
And that's all we will say.
Yeah.
So 2008, he makes Valkyrie.
Okay, that's the Nazi movie, right?
That's the he's a good Nazi.
Yeah.
And he's
wait a minute, is there a good Nazi?
He doesn't agree with Hitler.
Okay. Well, hey, I mean, he's already got my vote.
You're voting for, I don't know. So he plays part of the group, Project Valkyrie, and their plan is to kill Hitler.
Yeah.
Before he can do any more damage to the proud German nation.
Yeah, it's definitely, man, there's some serious stuff going on in this movie. A lot of plotting, a lot of backstabbing, a lot of we're overthrowing everybody. And there's some point blank firing squads in this movie too.
Yeah. And it's got that good World War II spy thriller aspect to it. They got a mission. They got to see if they can pull it off.
I just love watching these movies where all these guys, these actors and actresses you see all day long throughout TV, and then they all have accents.
Like all of a sudden they're all like British or German.
Yeah. Cracks me up.
Well, we're going to leave it there for now.
All right.
We're going to take a break and come back with more Tom Cruise.
Sweet. Sweet like Jimbo Joe's coffee in this nice Talkin Baloney thermal mug, just in the nick of time for Christmas.
Available now at talkinbaloney.com.
That's right.
We're back.
Ooh, man, that music just gets me energized.
Oh, it gets right in your brain. It just bounces around.
Gets right in the pancreas and everything.
Man, you were saying something before we came back. What were you?
We want to get a guest on this show.
Oh yeah, our guests that we keep planning and they
haven't called us back yet. So we're putting it out there today. Who wants to be a guest on the show?
This ranges from Mark Wahlberg or Chevy Chase all the way to like your brother, maybe.
Or Beverly D'Angelo.
Yeah.
Or
what about your aunt, Paula?
Oh, she blew us off last. She was supposed to. I was personally going to deliver the new show, the new T-shirt, and the new Talking Baloney face masks to her last night. And we were even going to cook her a steak dinner.
Wow.
Just because she was our first customer.
That's not true. She was our second.
Yep. And guess what? She blew us off. Did the show for dinner.
Oh, man.
Apparently there was a scheduling conflict. She has a lot of engagements she has to go to, and maybe a political dinner or something, and I don't know, something.
What'd you do with the steak?
I ate it.
No leftovers?
No leftovers. Damn it.
Speaking of night and day.
Oh.
Yeah.
I know where you're going with this.
Tom Cruise movie. Night and Day.
Night and Day.
With Cameron Diaz.
Yes, Cameron Diaz. Yeah, there's that name again.
So Night and Day is kind of that classic twist on an action movie where they try to do lots of comedy with the action.
Yeah.
Usually doesn't work.
And didn't work in this one.
Did not work in this one.
No.
So this was a box office bomb, I believe. It's not a bad movie, though.
They should have said making this movie was Mission Impossible. What?
So probably not a surprise, but I do have this on Blu-ray.
Okay.
And again, the making of, it's really Tom Cruise and Cameron Diaz on a motorcycle going through these small European towns. It's unbelievable. Not only that he does all the stunts, but he drags Cameron Diaz onto a bike and does the stunts with her.
listen, if Tom Cruise wants to bring me on any of his sets and do the stunts, I will do them with him.
Well, there you go. There's another challenge.
Come on the show, Tom Cruise. Let's talk about it.
Yeah,
I'm down.
If you're gonna jump off a hot air balloon or something, he's right there with
I'm right
you.
here, ready to do it. I don't even need to be. Obviously, I could be your stunt double. I mean, just look at me. But let's just say that if you need a stand-in, obviously you don't. We know you do your own stunts, but I'm here for you.
Yeah, you could be the Rob Schneider-like sidekick.
There we go.
So, Mission Impossible Ghost Protocol is the next one.
Like it. Again,
Yeah.
this is one of my favorite ones. Because they all disappear. It's weird how, like, at the end of the movie, he just kind of vanishes.
Yeah. That was the point of the story, right? Their Mission Impossible team had to go on the run.
Yeah. This is in Dubai, right?
I believe, or not.
That's one of them.
Well, let's talk about this one and Rogue Nation at the same time.
Okay. So I'm pretty sure this one, at Ghost Protocol's in Dubai. Because if this is the one where they're fighting on, like, the Carvana car storage where they've got the briefcase that's got the nuke codes in it or something like that. And, hey, where he's scaling down the side of the building, holding on to this, like,
like the world's largest building.
Yeah. Yeah. And they make you aware of how large this building is in the movie.
Oh, yeah.
There's shots where they're panning down, straight down, out in the horizon, watching the sandstorms come through.
And the sandstorm is really good, too.
The scene in the sandstorm, car chases.
Yeah.
Insane.
Yeah, these Mission Impossible movies really have everything. And like you say, if you watch them all in a row, they all have a different kind of take. They're all really good.
Yeah. And let's see. It's got my one of my favorite actors in there from the I never remember his name, but you told me last week. From the cop show, from the zombie cop movie. He's like a comedian. He's in a couple
Simon Pegg.
That's him, Simon Pegg. I love that guy.
He did a zombie movie and he did a cop movie.
Yeah.
But he didn't do a zombie cop movie. That one threw me off a little.
Yes.
But Simon Pegg, if you want to do a zombie cop movie,
I'm down. I'll write the script.
There you go.
Or if you just want me to acknowledge that I just said that, I will tell you.
So Tom Cruise after this did Rock of Ages. Yeah.
This is his take on hair bands.
Yeah. This is right up your alley. 80s rock.
It's not a bad movie. It really is not a bad movie.
Lots of stars in it.
Lots of stars.
Soundtrack was a huge hit.
Yeah.
Based on a play, if I recall correctly.
Yeah, and I will tell you, it's almost like going back and watching like it's got a Rocky Horror Picture Show vibe to it.
Okay.
With the music, the way without all the, all the other stuff.
Yeah, we don't talk about that.
No. But it is a good movie. I'm on a Jim scale of 1 to 10. I'll give it a 6.
Okay. Yeah, that's
6.
That's about what I thought.
Yeah. I'm not going to say it's like, whoa, this movie's going to make you throw your popcorn or even eat your popcorn. You maybe a quarter of the bucket. Okay. Maybe a half of your 64-ounce fountain drink.
So maybe that's how you should grade movies. You don't do 4 stars. You do quarters of a bucket of popcorn.
Yep.
So this movie's like half a bucket.
Half a bucket.
Okay.
Yeah.
Where does Mission Impossible Rogue Nation fall?
I'm going to probably say 3/4 of a bucket.
3/4?
Yeah, 3/4 of a bucket.
Is there a Tom Cruise movie that jumps out at you as a full bucket?
Top Gun.
Top Gun's a full bucket?
Full bucket.
Yep. Any other full buckets?
Days of Thunder.
Days of Thunder.
I'm not a race fan, but I like the movie. I liked his cocky and arrogance in the movie. I like the fact that he's got it's almost I would say that if Talladega Nights came out first, I would say that they were stealing Talladega Nights, but it's the same crash scene.
Does Tom Cruise run around in his underwear and think he's on fire?
No.
Half a bucket for me.
right, I'm taking away half a bucket now for Days of Thunder, but I'm keeping the full bucket for Top Gun.
Yeah, that sounds right.
And for maybe Legend.
Wow.
No, listen, after thinking of my words from last week, I'm going to give Legend a half a bucket of popcorn.
Okay. Did you rewatch it, or did you?
Well, just after listening to myself.
You realized how insane that was?
Yeah. Because I did go back and watch some of the clips of the movie. I was like, you can't honestly say this is a good movie.
Yeah. You might have been the only one who was saying that.
Probably, too. Yeah.
Oh, well.
Hey, you live and learn. But I'm not afraid to admit when I'm wrong.
So Aunt Paula is probably going to respond now for sure.
Probably, yeah.
Said that.
Yeah. This is good coffee.
So Tom Cruise next comes up with Jack Reacher, the start of a new franchise based on a hugely popular series of books.
Okay.
Really like Jack Reacher.
I like it. Too many similarities with John Wick.
Yeah.
Jack Reacher, John Wick, put them in the same movie.
That would be a hell of a crossover.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Jack Reacher, the first one especially, I like. It takes place in Pittsburgh.
Okay.
So immediately. Yeah.
The Vermonti Brothers?
PNC Park.
Okay.
There's like a sniper scene that takes place where they're like shooting at someone right outside of the baseball stadium.
Yeah.
What more do you want from a movie?
Yeah. I mean, it's real life.
And Jack Reacher is a character who just kicks ass. It's great.
Yeah. Love it. Great movie. You know what? Sylvester Stallone.
Uh-huh.
You know where I'm going with this. Jason Statham.
Yeah.
Jack Reacher.
Yeah.
Mr. Wick.
Yeah.
All in the next Expendables movie.
Wow. If they somehow were able to get Tom Cruise
and Tom Cruise. Oh, yeah.
Keanu Reeves to be in the Expendables.
Uh-huh.
That would be something.
Think about that.
That might be better than the idea of having Hulk Hogan in it.
Yeah. Yeah. Just saying, folks, we're dropping some jewels on you right now for new movie lineups.
But seriously, Jack Reacher versus John Wick would be an unbelievable movie.
Oh, yeah. I want to see it. Book it, folks.
So the next Tom Cruise movie is Oblivion. It's kind of a sci-fi movie.
Okay.
Takes place on Earth in the distant future.
Okay.
Their job is to like patrol Earth and make sure everything is okay and there's no more aliens on the planet.
Yeah. This is the one that takes place in like the little space pods that keep flying. I did not like this movie.
Okay.
I mean, I like the sci-fi part of it. I like the spaceships, things like that. But I wasn't feeling the movie. It just wasn't my thing.
Okay. I think a lot of people agreed with you. I don't think the movie was a hit.
No.
But I did like it. It had like some twists in it.
Yep.
And really cool effects. I liked the pods that they lived in.
Yeah.
Up in the sky.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. That stuff was cool to me. And it's like, I think they're trying to kill him in the end, right?
Yeah. So to give away the movie, he finds out that the aliens are actually the ones he's working for.
Yeah.
And the few humans that remain, he ends up helping them to overthrow the alien overlords.
Yeah.
A very 2020 movie.
Oh, yeah, very 2020.
He kind of stays in sci-fi with the next one, Edge of Tomorrow.
Edge of Tomorrow.
A really good movie.
Love this movie.
Yeah. This is
Love
like
this movie.
Groundhog Day
Yeah.
crossed with Starship Troopers.
Not a Starship Trooper fan, but I did like this movie.
Yeah.
And you know what? Maybe if you would have put Tom Cruise in Starship Troopers, we wouldn't even be having this conversation right now.
Maybe.
Could be my favorite movie of all time.
I think the concept of this movie was just brilliant. The idea that this person who keeps dying and reliving the same day, and almost like a video game, he keeps advancing further and further.
Yep. It's like playing Zelda. Oh, I'm dead, but I'm not dead.
Yeah.
I have a passcode. Up, up, down, down, A, B, B, or whatever.
So we're going to skip over Jack Reacher 2. That one wasn't as good.
Nope.
The Mummy.
Oh, The Mummy.
Did you see The Mummy?
So this is where he dies in the plane crash, but the mummy curse keeps him alive or something, right?
Yeah. So it's a weird movie.
Yeah, he's being stalked by the...
He's being stalked by the mummy, but in the end, he is the mummy.
Yeah.
So this was going to launch a whole universe of characters like the Mummy, Frankenstein.
Mm-hmm.
Russell Crowe is in the movie,
Yeah.
and he plays Dr. Jekyll,
Yeah.
who Mr. Hyde, if you've heard of that.
Yep.
So this was the start of something huge, and it just made no sense.
So I almost feel like this movie was a blatant ripoff of A League of Extraordinary Gentlemen.
It was kind of similar to that, yeah. Also with Mr. Hyde in it.
Yes, like I don't know. I got that vibe to it. I mean, I got the Mission Impossible vibe to it when the plane crashes and blah blah, all that good stuff. But I don't know. Brendan Fraser played the hell out of the Mummy when he was in the Mummy movie.
So yeah, so traditionally the Mummy is a villain.
Yeah.
And in this movie, it's weird, and then Tom Cruise becomes the Mummy.
This is hard for me to. This one was hard for me to. It was like swallowing old mummy dust.
What are you talking? Like quarter bucket of popcorn?
Quarter bucket of popcorn.
Yeah.
Yeah, quarter bucket.
Maybe even empty bucket?
Maybe. Actually, to be honest with you, this might even be a full leftover bucket that I just got up out of the theater and left my popcorn on the chair, never touched it.
Wow.
Yeah.
So like seeing Godzilla in 1997.
Yes, with the strings and like, what? That was Matthew Broderick, right?
Yeah.
Trash.
So Tom Cruise was next seen in American Made.
American Made. This was the cocaine trafficking.
Yeah.
I love this movie.
This is a really good movie.
I liked it.
Now this again is a movie that kind of blends comedy with action, but it works.
Yeah. But his character in this movie was real.
Based on a real story.
So you knew it was real, but he played the hell out of it. Okay, so he took a line from Jamie Foxx on this one. He played the hell out of the character in this one.
Yeah.
Like he was he was making money.
Yeah. The relentless Tom Cruise, that full of energy Tom Cruise comes into play.
When he crashes that plane in the neighborhood and he's got cocaine dust all over him and he's that's insane.
Yeah. It's a crazy real story and it's a really good movie.
Yeah.
Probably a lot of people probably missed it. I don't think it.
You really didn't realize how corrupt our government. Never mind. That's not.
There are a surprising number of movies that have to deal with the CIA helping smuggle drugs.
You would think it's a real thing.
So the last movie that he made that came out was Mission Impossible Fallout.
Mm-hmm.
This was the 6th. We're up to 6.
Yeah, 6.
Wow. 6th Mission Impossible movie. It involves...
this is the plane scene.
Yeah.
This is insane.
This is him hanging on to the outside of a plane. It's also him flying a plane.
Yeah. Heck, if we could get a stunt double to do our show, we would.
I've been trying for weeks. And so there's scenes where you get shots of him flying a plane or a helicopter that you only get because he's actually doing it.
Yeah.
So it's like stuff you never see in a movie.
Yeah. Reference Terminator.
And not to be a spoil alert kind of thing, but there's a new Top Gun coming out. And they do the same thing in that.
Yes.
Where he's really flying those planes.
We might have to do our podcast from the movie theater when we watch that movie.
We could do that. We could do it like from the car.
Oh. We probably won't have movie theaters anyway when this comes out.
I'm assuming we'll be at the drive-thru because where else are you going to see a movie?
Aren't all the theaters closing now?
Yeah.
What the hell?
Yeah. Movies are in a weird place right now.
I don't know. We're gonna be if we don't get things back to somewhat normal by people just wearing a face mask, but that's another whole story in itself. We'll be stuck watching movies like Hubie Halloween.
Oh goodness!
Over and over and over again, folks.
Calvin Cocoa Puff.
Yeah, it's that bad.
So to summarize, Fallout, Mission Impossible Fallout, is a great movie.
Great movie.
Probably my favorite of all the Mission Impossibles.
Yeah. I'm still going to go with Ghost Protocol as one of my favorites. I love that movie.
Yeah. Well, so this one had Henry Cavill.
Yep. Superman.
He's also known as Superman.
Real superhero.
And his fight scenes are incredible.
Yeah. Dude's jacked.
Yeah. That famous shot where you're like,
yeah.
coming at him.
I was offered a chance to do his stunt double stuff, but unfortunately, I had a scheduling conflict.
Yeah, that's a shame.
It's too bad. That movie needed me.
Yeah. All right. We got a lot to get to.
We do.
Baloney Nation coming up. We got a new Ty Bowie announcement.
Little sip of the coffee.
We've got a couple of different taste tests we got to do. There's a lot coming up, and it's all after this.
Right after these messages. Bam! We are back on Talkin Baloney.
It is time for Baloney Nation, and we're doing things a little different this week.
Yeah.
We've got a couple of taste tests.
A little special treat for you, folks.
Yeah. So our first taste test, if you will, comes from a soda company called Moxie.
Correct. So what we're going to do here, folks, first is we're going to stay with... Gonna sanitize the old hands because we want to make sure...
So Moxie it was like the first mass-produced soda in America. 1876. Originally called Moxie Nerve Food.
Nerve food, folks. Food for your nerves.
It was promoted as being especially effective against paralysis, softening of the brain, nervousness, and insomnia.
Look, my hands have stopped shaking and I'm only pouring it.
Look at that. It looks like soda. It really does.
Folks, boom.
Let me show that can.
Bam. Moxie.
So the word Moxie entered the English language because of this drink.
Right here. This is it, folks. 140 calories per can.
Now, it's primarily available in the New England area.
Okay.
And a couple of places maybe in Texas.
Ooh, okay.
Otherwise, hard to find. Kind of a treat here.
Well, I mean, it is guaranteed to unsoften the brain.
That's right.
So you're probably going to have a hard time finding this in areas that have a lot of brain softening going on.
I don't know what to say to that. I do this on count of three?
Count of three.
Here we go.
Uno. Dos. Tres. Tastes like soda with peppermint in it.
Peppermint?
Ginger?
It's a rooty, kind of like a root beer almost.
Almost a birch beer, maybe.
It does have a bit of an aftertaste.
A little bit of a bite to it.
Yeah. I feel like my sinuses have cleared up, though.
I feel like the COVID's almost gone. This may be a cure.
It's something.
It's definitely got a little bit. It definitely tastes like a roots.
You could make this in your backyard, I think.
I think you could. This has got a very, well, not bitter, but.
Do you feel less nervous? No?
Nah, it does open the sinuses.
It does.
So, cross between root beer, maybe a Dr. Pepper,
maybe Listerine almost, or something like that.
Yeah, it's got.
If they made Listerine from a root, I would say Moxie.
Okay, so folks, when you take that last sip out of the cup, the last sip, you really catch the bite to it.
Oh.
Yeah. I'm gonna say that's got a very distinguished. Actually, It almost tastes like it's got a little bit of Purell in it.
Wow. Yeah. So that is Moxie. Order it by name. I believe you can probably find it online, or if you travel to the New England area, pick some up.
Almost, let's see, distinctively different. Should almost say disinfectantly different.
So,
ooh, make my eyes water.
Yeah, how about that?
Yeah. Side effects.
Cures insomnia and makes your eyes water.
Yep.
Next up in our taste test portion of the show, what we have here is jelly beans.
Harry Potter.
These were sent in by a viewer. They are Bernie Bott's Harry Potter jelly beans.
Why do I feel my disdain for Harry Potter is going to bite me in the...
Well, obviously our fans know what you like and what you don't like.
I will say the packaging and the presentation on this is pretty, for kids, almost resembles a pack of cigarettes.
I was going to say, for kids, this seems like a nice treat.
I feel like I should be... So are each one of these a different flavor?
Yeah, so what I'd like to see happen is you just eat one, but before you eat it, let's try to... I'm going to identify it, and then you eat it and try to guess what the flavor is.
Oh, there's a little chart code on the side.
I don't want you to look.
I won't even look.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going to pull the first one out. Okay, we have this yellow one with little specks of brown poop, mold.
Okay. I think I know what that is.
This one's definitely bubble gum. Hubba Bubba. Definitely Hubba Bubba.
Okay. I feel like the Moxie may be affecting the taste buds.
All right. I'm going to go to the red one, whatever this one is right here.
Okay.
All red with like little chicken pox on it. And this one's absolutely disgusting. Like, disgusting. Tastes like I'm eating. It tastes like I'm eating someone's poop.
I believe it's vomit is the flavor.
It tastes like vomit. This one's bad. This one's really bad. That one's terrible.
Didn't finish that one, huh?
No. That was bad. That leaves an aftertaste. That's like it's like some rotten pot roast or something. Okay, we got us an orange one here, folks. Orange with little red dots on it.
Orange with red dots.
Okay. Not a good flavor.
No. I think that's earthworm.
Yep. Can't do it.
Tastes like earthworm? No?
What do you got?
I got a green one.
Mm-hmm. I'll try to see if I can find a green one. Nope. What do you got?
It's a booger.
Is that what it's supposed to be? Mm-hmm. A booger? I mean, I guess it depends on what you're inhaling in the. All right, this one looks like a baby blue.
Okay.
Almost looks like a robin's egg.
By the way, for those of us listening on one of our podcasts, Jim just made a face like I've never seen before.
Yeah, this is disgusting. It's like bleach or a dryer sheet.
It's soap. So yay, you got it right.
That's bad. Like, that's really bad. Like, why would you even do that to a kid? That's got a lot of residue.
Some aftertaste going on there?
Yeah, really bad. Oh, thank God I got this iced tea right here. All right, we got a purple one. I'm guessing this should be grape.
Is it purple?
Looks like it's purple.
Okay.
Maybe brown.
Yeah.
This is just as bad as the other one.
I think that's dirt. I believe it's dirt.
No, I can't
You're
do
gonna
it.
finish? No?
Okay.
All right. Let's do one more.
This should damn near be child abuse. All right.
Pick one more and pick a winner.
All right. We haven't done yellow yet, have we?
Yellow with dots?
Yellow with dots?
Or straight yellow?
Straight yellow.
All right. That one should be good for you.
Banana. No, it's not banana. Gotta be banana.
Lemon.
Really?
No? I don't think there's a banana in this box.
It could be lemon, but I got so much soap residue in my mouth right now from the other bean, I can't taste nothing.
Could be rotten egg. I think you would know that, though.
Yeah. I'm telling you right now, the soap one,
Yeah.
it's definitely soap. It leaves one hell of a residue in the old mouth.
So, thanks to Baloney Nation for sending in Harry Potter jelly beans. Jim can't stop eating them. Or spitting them out. I'm not sure which.
So the soap we got rid of, the red, the blue, the grape.
Next up in our taste test,
Oh, great.
more jelly beans. These are Krispy Kreme jelly beans.
Oh, boy. Okay, folks, we got...
Now, these are not disgusting flavors. These should taste, hopefully, like Krispy Kreme donuts.
These are pink ones.
Okay.
Oh, dear gosh.
Pink ones should be strawberry iced.
Oh,
Really good?
oh, phenomenal.
Really?
Amazing. Okay. We got these lighter colored brown ones.
Okay. That's probably the original glazed.
Man, folks, you don't know what you're missing.
So
This is-
these are a hit.
This is goodness in your mouth right here.
Wow.
Oh, yeah. That's money.
All right.
And we didn't even pay $26 a dozen for these. All right, dark brown.
Blue chocolate.
Okay. We got a medium brown.
That could be cinnamon? Cinnamon apple.
I can taste it.
Yep.
Okay, we're going to go dark brown.
Chocolate iced with sprinkles.
Oh, yeah. All day. All day. How many calories are in this?
Well, while you're still polishing those off, we have some questions from Baloney
Let's
Nation.
do it.
All right.
Folks, you got to try these jelly beans. Oh, my gosh. Absolutely amazing.
So, our first letter, love the show, and I need your help. My wife doesn't appreciate Sly Stallone or Arnold movies. How do I get her to give them a chance?
Tell her that they appear naked in both movies.
So this is how you got Melly Mel's to watch Sly and Arnold movies?
So she'll watch the Rocky movies because they're on all the time. And that's just the way it is.
In your house, it's a ground rule.
It's a ground rule. You love Rocky. The Arnold one's kind of tough.
Is there a particular movie that you remember having to try to convince her to watch that she really didn't want to watch? Kind of like how you are with Harry Potter.
It's any. Oh, Annabelle.
Annabelle.
The
movie.
Annabelle
Yeah.
horror movie.
Okay.
Yeah. Mel will not watch it at all. Doesn't even want to hear my sales pitch.
What was your sales pitch for our viewers at home?
It's a family-friendly movie. It's a movie about a kid that loses their doll, and they go back and they try to find it. No.
So your pitch was to lie.
Yes, please watch this movie. Halloween was another one.
The original or the remake?
The new one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She wasn't into it?
No.
We have a return appearance from Fun Fact Fontaine.
Oh, we haven't heard from him in a few weeks.
Yeah. He says, did you know that Tom Cruise was originally going to play Iron Man? Fun fact.
I had heard this.
Yeah.
And didn't believe it.
I think by the time they made Iron Man, I think he was probably just a little too old.
Mm-hmm.
But I think he would have been okay in it. It's hard to say. Robert Downey Jr. is so good as Tony Stark.
Yeah, I like Tony Stark as Iron Man. I could picture Tom Cruise doing it, but Tony Stark was the right guy for that role.
Yeah. Now, is Iron Man a real superhero? Because he wasn't born with the suit.
Money bought it.
Okay.
Money. He should be called Batman.
Wow. So we do have some feedback on Harry Potter.
Oh boy.
Last week we asked, should Jim continue watching? So we have one that says more Harry Potter movies! ! Because Harry Potter irritates Jim Deezy so much, I think he should be forced to continue to watch. LOL. Jim plus Harry Potter equals gold! ! And what would make Jim like Harry Potter?
Ooh.
So what could those movies have done differently that you would have liked?
More special. Well, the special effects are there. There's just not enough relatable stuff to me in that movie. Like I don't know.
Are you going to watch more? You're going to watch the next one?
I mean, if I need to for the nation, because I'll do anything for the fans.
Yeah, we saw those jelly beans.
But I mean, maybe if you gave the kids some, I don't know, gave them a weapon, a real weapon, gave them a Gatling gun or something.
Well, that seems out there.
But I mean, I get it. 2020 now, the kids can't go around carrying weapons. But
so as you watch more movies, they are going to get older and older. So maybe it'll be less.
Maybe a little less magic wand and maybe a little more switchblade.
Spinning heel kicks.
Yeah. Off the top rope. Maybe have them settle it in a ring.
Oh, there you go.
Instead of these little flying broom competitions.
So if instead of Harry Potter, it was more like Bloodsport.
And kickboxer.
Yeah. Perfect. Man with the iron fist.
Yes.
So last week we debuted the VP choices for Ty Bowie.
Uh-huh.
We got some results from the Twitter poll.
Oh boy.
Here we go.
What?
With 72.7% of the vote, tough guy number 1 is leading. Ben Franklin got 27.3%. And as you see Ty Bowie point out, 0 votes for Admiral Stockdale / possibly Paul Reiser.
It's definitely not Paul Reiser. Although it could be.
The photo's not Paul Reiser, but I think he thinks it's Paul Reiser. So, next week, I have it on possibly good authority that Ty Bowie is going to call into the show.
Is he?
And officially make his choice for a vice president candidate.
I like it.
So,
people continue to vote.
Yeah. And speaking of voting, we've got the next installment of the Ty Bowie campaign.
These jelly beans are amazing.
Hear that bell? That's a bell of freedom. And it has a familiar rings to it. As sure as it's 7 to 3 and now's the time to vote for me. So I need everyone to vote as many times as you can so I can become the ruler of you. I want to go home. I need your vote. I need your vote. I need it.
He's kind of losing his marbles a little bit.
Yeah, well, it's a tough campaign.
It's taking its toll on him. I could see emotionally he is taxed.
Yeah, seems to be unaware of where he is.
Yeah. He just wants to go home.
Yeah. Maybe his home is the White House, though, so let's not lose faith.
Let's Why not? Why not? He deserves a chance. He does. He's out there campaigning for you guys, folks.
That's right.
For you guys. He's through the trials and tribulations, through the pandemic. He's out there. He's out there.
I don't know if he can tell time. Is that a problem?
He said 7:15, right?
Well, he was trying to add up some numbers. I don't think he
said
ever
3
really.
and 4.
Yeah. But, he's trying there, too. He doesn't give up.
Hey, it's like kids these days. They don't have to write cursive anymore. Well, he's trying to read a clock that has Roman numerals on it.
Right.
It's not fair to him.
Yeah.
Shouldn't have to do that.
I'm sure if you pulled any third grader out of class and showed them that clock and said, tell me what time it is, they would struggle, too.
No, they would just say, hey, Google, what time is it? And Google would say what time it was.
Like that.
Yeah. Hey, Google, what's the weather going to be like tomorrow?
Tomorrow's forecast for Westgate is 62 degrees and partly cloudy.
Wow. That's a fairly nice October day.
Yeah. Folks, that's a good day to go vote. For Ty Bowie.
Why not?
Why not? Be honest with yourself. Can it really get any worse?
Really?
It's like eating a Krispy Kreme jelly bean versus eating a whatever the heck those things were earlier. Oh, my dear gosh.
Well, some of the flavors that, I don't know if you got to, sausage, rotten egg, tutti frutti, vomit, watermelon, cinnamon, dirt, earthworm, earwax, booger, black pepper. So you missed out on some good stuff.
Yeah. Well, I had the vomit and the soap. That kind of really threw me right over the edge.
That's a classic combination.
Yeah.
You always hear
vomit
people say,
and soap.
Vomit and soap.
Yeah.
Can't beat it.
Nope. Even if you put salt and pepper on it.
All right. So that's another episode of Talking Baloney.
Man, time flies, folks.
It really does. Feels like just yesterday we entered the studio.
It does.
Keep rocking, Westgate.
You stay classy, Rochester, with these Krispy Kreme jelly bean donuts. Donuts.
Jelly bean donuts.